Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Football Manager 2026 on the final whistle with more of my England run, where I aim to get European silverware, domestic silverware and top league title with both the English men's team and an English women's team. Started out with Oxford City and got them promoted 4 times in a row, then moved to Birmingham City Women's Football Club, where I'm now entering my 6th season. I've had 1 League Cup win with them, 1 Europa Cup win with them. Now, in neither of those cases are those the top tier competitions in Europe or in domestic cups, and so they fit for doing the completion run, but not the elite run, which would require also getting the Championship League and the Champions League and the FA Cup. Right now, I'm heading back into Season 6, about to start it. Brought some new players in, let some players go. And we have SKN St Polton. We got back into the Champions League at Path 3, first leg. League Path 3, I should say. First leg. By winning the Europa Cup last season. So, SKN Polton from Austria. Let's see what we can do. Radolovic still with us. Attacker's new. She's not a good jumper. Let's have a look. Only 10. But she's got some decent stats all round, and I had to make her a... Oh, she's a squad player. I thought it made her an important, but I've managed to drop her to squad. In that case... Inara can come on for her. She's actually carrying an injury. No, we'll keep Attacker on. But Thainara has a bit better jumping, better tackling, etc. She's better for that position. And we've got Kamara still, Ivor's daughter. Paulson is there at the moment, but we do have others we can bring in, like Westland. How are you comparing to Paulson? The same, more or less. Lisboa in the creative position. O'Grady and Sado out wide. Dibble still up front. And then, of course, Warwick. We've managed to pick her up. She was with us as a loanee last season. Managed to pick her up on permanent. And because a lot of them are still the same, a lot of partnerships. Less partnerships out of possession, but still there. Let's go. Lacking match fitness, that's fine. She needs some match time to get match fit. Oh. And his daughter, Stibble. And Stoddard plays it up for O'Grady, but she loses out to Zotter. Nola, Zotter, and Birgit. Over to Ninel. Walder plays it forward to Sean. Catel. Sean being pressed. Gets it to Walder. Over to Nola in the centre circle. Lofts it forward. That's headed back, and now we've got it with Stibble. Becca Stibble to Elvovic. Played through to Hayden's daughter. Crossed in, and that's headed home by Stibble. Short corner from the left. Hayden's daughter taking it. O'Grady. Hayden's daughter, in it goes, and that's headed behind. Lahopolis, not quite accurate there. Stibble. O'Grady. Lofts it long, but that's intercepted by the defence. And unfortunately for them, they don't control it. Sado has it. Plays it back to Heisenstadter. Crossing position. Plays it back to Lisboa. Sado. Didn't keep hold of it. Crosses it to cross it Lord Stibble, who gets a second goal. The board have asked us to get past the knockout, get past the league stage into the knockout stage at least. So we need to win this across 2 legs to get into the league stage and then do well enough there to progress. Making a move with O'Grady again. Lofted upfield. Sado chases it down. Just keeps it in near the corner flag. Heidsdorf is crossed in. O'Grady. And Warwick can't quite put it home. He's saved. "25 minutes gone." Last season we had a bit of an issue in the league in particular. Ended up at 10th place one time. But we did recover to be 4th, almost 3rd. We were temporarily 3rd, but couldn't stop Man United. Hopefully we can do better this season. Oh, almost a goal there. Blasted away. It's Needle that has it. Welder. Kettle. Oh, Kettle on. Actually, they picked up the number of shots they've had. We were dominating at first. Now they're actually getting in there and having a go. Bergic. Nindle. Forward to Sneg. Spin, Sneg. And they've scored. They pulled one back. I would like to replace Radovic. She's decent. But she doesn't like big games. Nindle. Spin. Nola. Then Snag gets open play. Let's go on the attack a little bit more. Alright, attacker. Vlahopolis. Attacker. Kamara through to O'Grady. Knocks it past her opposition. That was crossed rather drastically. Sato in, and that's put home again for a 3rd one by Stibble. Let's take her off. Sado has a little bit of tidiness. I mean, not that she can't play at that level. I want to give you a run on. With Tendeng here. She's getting international minutes. She's capable of playing wide attack. What she's lacking is midfield, the drop back part. That's not the most important part. But that's why she's on 4 silver stars there. Because she can't do the drop back easy. That's okay. I think with 3-1 we're quite comfortable. And I want to bring her on. She can also play attacking midfield, centre midfield role, so she's versatile. She can also play wide attack on the other side. O'Grady wants off. take her off and someone else. Newcomer Santiago. She's again not a great tackler, but she's got decent stats all over. Nothing much excellent. Great pace, great determination, great finishing, but nothing too much extra. 6.37 on Kamara. Woodrun Westland. I'll just switch Heidersdottir over and bring Antazanu on. Stibble wants off, so does Heidersdottir. Let's do that. Now we will bring on Westland. Maybe. Don't have his sober right back, but should have. Why isn't she there? Have I let her go? No, I haven't let her go, but have I? Not sure if I've forgotten to put her on the bench. Westland can't play so much play there, but she can adapt to it. 22, she's got growth potential. Needs to be brought through. Stibble can go for Gadisha, or yeah, bring Anna Gadisha on. We're fine with that. Gadisha's actually standing for Warwick. I could have brought Livingston on and put Tendeng into the central role. I'll probably be more logical, but I don't think we're threatened by this this outfit. Tendeng. Cross to Ntazanu. Back to Tendeng. Into the area and headed home. Beautiful cross. And that... actually, she's not good at crossing, but that was a nice one. Burn down the tempo, waste time. We're fine. Welder to Kettle. Got a 3-goal advantage here, taking it into the second round. Second leg. Gadisha. Given away. Zata racing forward. And puts it over the top. Warwick at the corner. Fox. Head up and away. Attacker gets it. Back to Warwick. Attacker is blocked. Attacker gets it back. And Tazanu pops it over the top. Time's basically up. There it is. 4-1 to start. We'll probably bring you Europe as far as we go. And then pick up wherever after that. Cups, I'll bring you the final couple of stages if we make it there. Semi-final, final. And league, if we go out of Europe, I may switch to doing the league. Right. So we're going to skip just a friendly, isn't it? Yeah. Our final friendly against Celeste. And then we'll get back to bringing SK Polton to our ground. Back for leg 2. We've got Rogers on because in the first leg, where is she? Radelovic got injured. It's not out long time. It's not out long time. 7 days to 2 weeks. And Rogers, as you can see, is very much a stopgap. She's someone we picked up. I tried picking up others to be a better stopgap. I had one from Spain and one from Denmark. We're never getting work permits. She's from Scotland. Don't need one. She's only there as an emergency backup. It's just an emergency's happened. Now we carried in 4-1 as you saw from the first round. First leg rather. Press on Nola. And there we go. Alright, Lisboa to Olsen. Lisboa up to Heidsdottir. And they've got a goal kick. Launched long. Bounced around, but Otaka gets it in the end. Launched upfield for Stibble. Played back to Heidsdottir. And she scores from range. 1-0. 5-1 on aggregate. Short corner from Heidsdottir on the left. O'Grady into the box, headed away. Stibble shoots. 2-0. 6-1 on aggregate. Another corner, Sado taking it this time, into the box. Keeper grabs it out the air. Unfortunately, it's going back at them with Heidsdottir. Crossed in. Sodo. Oh, I always said Sado. Sodo puts it away. That's 3-0. Nine shots, 6 on target, so literally none. Left side of the corner from Heidsdottir. It goes headed away, got by Warwick. Played in again, Heidsdottir. Otaka, Kamara, Otaka across to Heidsdottir. Played forward, Sado gets it back to her. And it's put over the top eventually. Picks up by Sado. Heidsdottir to Lisboa. Up for Heidsdottir again, an Icelandic wonderstar. Lost into the box. Ooh, not quite headed home, but Heidsdottir gets to it again. That looks like there was an offside call or something. Yeah, in full control, keeping possession of the ball well, passing well, etc. Yeah. I think we can all see that. 2 minutes to add on. There's them gone. $55, I'll probably take several subs. Someone ends up running tired. It doesn't matter too much. What matters is getting some practice for the youngsters who are coming in. Youngsters similar who are coming in, but don't necessarily quite have it yet. Bergic. It's forward. That was not a bad shot. Spin. Just to the side of the goal. The first shot and it wasn't on target. But as I said, it wasn't terrible. I'll give him that one. Heidsdottir with the right-sided corner. Into the box. Headed away. Tibble to Kamara. Crosses to... That's a corner. I thought it was a bad cross, no, it was a deflection. Left-sided corner from Soto. And that's headed home by Kamara. Press on Valerie spin. Alright, we're heading towards 60. Let's make subs. Sado, you can come off for Tendeng. You can go on for the right back, because that's what we're trying to build you up towards. So you go on for Kamara. Santiago, you need to run, so you can take over from O'Grady. Tomo, you can come off for Hyder's daughter. Look at Tomo, 21 years old. Definitely plenty of growth ahead of her, or hopefully. Torrealba, 23. It's worth giving her a run. But no, Cumming can't come on. Got a Paulson. And give Val a run on. Oh, we got 5 already. Get out there and do it. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. 8-1 up with 30 minutes left. Yeah, that's ours. That's why I have no reservation at all about giving the youngsters who want to go chance. 70 minutes. Just waste time for the rest of the time, because just have to control it enough that they are not getting another 7 goals, which if they do that in 10 minutes, we're really falling apart. Right, I'd say that's it, wouldn't you? There it is, 8-1. Nice and easy, does it? And that gets us into the European group stage. European League stage, I should say. Champions League. 86,000, that's nice. I just want to roll forward and see who gets announced. Select the announcements there. Well, let's have a look at the fixture schedule. Oh, it's not showing up yet. Interesting. Let's move forward a couple of days and just see who we get. So hopefully it will be showing any second. Oh, it's not yet. Let's get on to 23rd, 24th, just to fixture rearrangements. There's the one. So, who do we have? Oh, we got 2 coming up right immediately. Well, right after each other, I should say. Bayern München. That's a rough one. From Germany, of course. It's away from home. Ajax Amsterdam. It can be tough. I don't know what the women's teams are like. It's immediately after. That's at home. Then Watford. No, that's the League Cup. I was going to say Vaskia. Oh, that could be not too bad. Ukraine. Most don't want to beat them. Sporting CP from Portugal. Portugal's a decent country, but not sure that they're top tier. Paris FC. Well, Paris Saint-Germain I know are good. I don't know about Paris FC. And Real Madrid is the roughest. All right, I think we can get enough, hopefully get enough points in that to get through to the knockout phase. I will see you next. Immediately for you, folks. Away at Bayern Munich over in Munich, Germany. Right then, back in at it, and we are going to be going to Munich, Germany for FC Bayern Munich, Munich away. The league started okay. We did drop points to Brighton. That was a bit embarrassing, but hey, first game. 2-1 over Villa, 3-0 over West Ham. West Ham is, of course, the worst Ham, as we know. We look at WSL. Apologies to any West Ham fans. I mean, there's got to be some somewhere. We're in 6th place at the moment, equal on points with Chelsea and Arsenal, who've also both dropped to the game. Man United and Liverpool on top with 3 games, followed by London City with 2 and a draw. Let's get in. Radolovic, Otako, she's actually playing better than I thought. That's fine. Vlahopoulos, Kamara, Paulson, Idestodder, Lisboa, O'Grady, Stibble, Otto, Wavik. Looks good to me. Portelli? Oh, she's 10th. All right, let's take her out. Put Rogers on the bench as sub-keeper. We already know he's not good. Sometimes we might need her. Let's face it, she's just there to stand between the sticks and offer a bit of blocking if Radolovic is unavailable. I would again like to replace Radolovic because I don't like that she flaps at big games. She's good, but she's not that convincing. All right, we're kicking off with Vlahopoulos and so on, and it's on play. Four shots already for Bayern. This is one of 2, I think the other was Real Madrid, in a 6-game league phase that is virtually unwinnable. The fans think we're going to get a draw. I think that's kind of over-optimistic. The board saying, you're probably going to lose. They are the favourites, but try and do something. All right, so encourage. Kamara takes it off her. Lisboa gets it back to attack under pressure, and then Vlahopoulos. Paulson. O'Grady out wide, switching sides. Sado. Forward to Heidersdottir. A shot, and it's in from Sodo. I keep calling it Sado. Sodo. That was nice. First shot goes in. First blood to us. Radolovic to Otako. Launched upfield. That's coming back at us. And that's Anderson Vidden. Oh boy. Anderson Vidden to French. A shot comes in and he's blocked. Another shot and the keeper blocks it. That's a corner. Didn't come to anything, thankfully. Radolovic with a goal kick. Plays it short to Vlahopoulos. Paulson. Lots of play back in defence, and then she lofts it upfield. Anderson Vidden. Breaking through, puts it over the top. 33 minutes in. No, 32, 33. All right. Stable. Tuxedo loses the ball. Enderman. Forward to Kowalski. And then Enderman gets it back, lofts it upfield. That boy's ahead, but surely that was offside. Come on. He wasn't even in a position to see it. That's going to be a penalty. York seems very happy not having given a penalty away. I mean, we're going to give them sometimes if you're going in strong all over. Kowalski shoots. Radovic goes the right way, but not enough. French. Towards Kowalski and out wide to Anderson Veen. Kowalski plays it back to Ostrakovic, who I believe is our old player. Stop playing against us. Come back to me. Enderman puts it. Oh, puts it across. My boy puts it in. 2-1. Let's see about taking the. There's too many clicks on this thing. Take it down to shorter. I think that's all I want to try for now. Maybe go a bit more upfield as well with the positive mentality. Sodo. Warwick. Sodo. Oh, that's put over the... Oh, it's corner. Okay. I thought it was a bad shot. No, it was a deflection. Half time, 2-1. Go positive. Through to Enderman. Sorry, Grow rather. Do some encouragement. Kamara with the right side of throw. Tosses it back to Otaka. Vlahopoulos. Sado up for Heidersdorfer. Crossing position, maybe cutting into the box. Sado, Heidersdorfer. A shot. Oh, it's deflected behind for a corner. Comes to nothing. O'Grady's not playing well at the moment for some reason. See about setting up some changes. Sodo, you can come off for Tandeng. Need to build her up a little. It's a risky time to do that, but I'll take the risk. Likewise, you're coming off for Westland. Paulson. Torre Alba, one of our newcomers, I believe. Yeah. I didn't take O'Grady off. Thought I had. No, I put her on the wrong side. Damn it! Livingston, you can come on. Lisboa. Lahopoulos being pushed back. Otako. Over to Westland. Into the box, headed away, but it's Ida's daughter. Takes a shot and unfortunately puts it over the top. Just looking to see who gets tired here. Stibble, I thought it might be. Give her a run on. She plays internationally, only for an African nation. It's not top notch, but she's scored well internationally as well. I think she's Senegalese, if I remember rightly. Taka up for Heidersdottir. Played on for Livingston. It's the woodwork, close to Myra, but no carrot. Give some encouragement. Taka plays it across to Vlahopoulos. Up for Heidersdottir. Played on for Livingston. Cuts across. And Santiago slides it home. Santi, as she likes to be known, apparently. Ket. Forward to Reed. Lurker. Across to Podderson. Addison. Intercepted by Heidersdottir. Livingston, Heidersdottir. Forward for Tendeng. Cuts around. Gets it in. And it's played away, unfortunately. Got away with it. Attacker. Up for Westland. That's too far forward. We are 2-2 against Bayern. That does not upset me. Headed back. Nodded down by Tarielba. And we've got it Lisboa. Forward for Tendeng to chase, and she does. Breaking free nicely. Takes a shot. No! Yeah, she... Did you even decide whether you were taking a shot or putting in a low cross? Because that was neither. You did a hard work. You just needed to choose a lane. Heidersdottir headed up and away. Gets it in again, but that's just straight to the keeper, Winkler. Well, Vic's exhausted, so he's Lisboa. I'm sure one or two of their team might be as well. Bad boy gets ahead. Keeper saves it. 4 to add on. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2-2. Not the loss I feared. It looks like the fans were right after all. Sure, they won't be objecting to that one. Just check who the next game is. Europe again. And it is Ajax Amsterdam. All right, I will see you immediately. And here we are preparing for Ajax. Same team. Nobody's particularly tired. Everyone's ready. Let's get out there. Now, we really do want to improve over what we did with Bayern. But Ajax are not Bayern. Decent. men's team is anyway, or was. I don't know if it still is. Well known. I don't know how the women's team is. I need to follow the top leagues more than I do. Honestly, I mostly follow Cheltenham Town. The team I started following for the first time that I followed any team really, back in the 90s. That's put into the box, which is why they're my Road to Glory team right now on the weekdays. And the Sharon played forward, Tulloch. Noises, something like that. That's it. I've got the hiccups. Across to was that to Nuttets? Dean. Van der Schaaren crosses into the box, headed away, and that's come to Warwick. Warwick playing a centre forward role now instead of Poacher. Played forward for Soto. Out wide to Heidelstodder. Gets around to Marker. Soto into the box. Oh, nice header. Well, almost nice header by Stibble, but it did hit side net instead of going the other side of the post. Intercepted, Stibble. Lisboa. Just has to get back together. Oh, almost gave it away. Lisboa to Heidelstodder. Under a lot of pressure. Gets it back to Lisboa on the edge of the area. Shoots and it goes wide. Nope, it was deflected wide. And the corner comes to nothing. Santiago. Played back to Lisboa now. Who gave it away. That's it. Over to Van der Schaaren. Getting around her Marker. Moving up. Byline crossing. And that's a header that we were lucky to escape. It hit the post. Soto launched it upfield to get rid of it. It goes to Obtawa. Free kick for us. In their half, but not near the goal. Launched into the area. Headed away. And Stoddard gets it. Stibble shoots. And that's over the top. They say it was inches. I don't know. I don't think it was that high over, but I'm not sure it was just inches either. Four shots to two, but we've only had one on target, same as them. Stibble races back to get the cleared ball. Over to attacker in the centre circle. Vlahopoulos. Lisboa plays it forward for Sado. Near the byline. Gets it back to Heidelstodder. Lisboa takes a shot. Hits the woodwork and goes over. That's unfortunate. That would have been nice. Soto. Free kick. Puts it in and gets it just over the top. Actually, it bounced back in somehow. Alright. Heidelstodder. Lisboa. Paulson plays it back to Vlahopoulos. And Lisboa receives it back in return. Some play between defence and attack here. Heidelstodder puts it into the box. Headed away. Kamara's waiting. Gets in on the right of the box. Santi. Mara plays it back to Lisboa, who takes a shot and puts it over the top. Heidelstodder with a corner, as with a free kick out on the right. Near the box. In it goes. Headed away. That's straight to Warwick. Stibble. Warwick. It's played in. Warwick shoots again. Was hard and on target, but the keeper was right there. Heidelstodder with a short corner, by the look of it. I hesitate to call it a short corner now because 99.9999% of the time, from that kind of position, it's a short corner. I think I saw it once where they went for the box instead. Maybe I'm misremembering. I saw the rep there or something weird. I don't know. But pretty sure I saw one recently where they went for the box instead. Anyway, Lisboa. Santi. Ooh, nutmegs the defender. Ah, that's unfortunate. Shot! Oh! Keeper turns it past the post just. 25 minutes in. 11 shots to 2. 4 on target to 1, and we still haven't scored. Come on, ladies, you got this. They're playing with more caution now, are they? Taken a knock? Yes, she has. Get Westland on to replace her. Westland's okay in that position. She just lacks some of the wing-back skill, or practice at being wing-back. Rashidi Algra is cutting a knock. Nettle forward. And it's open play. Otaka in defence for us. Westland to Lisboa. Launched upfield for Santi. Putting around the defenders. Plays it back to Lisboa, then Westland. Westland, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It was a shove or something. Being held back. 88. About time we were a goal up. Attacker shoots and scores. Attack. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was Stibble. Why did I read Attacker? I told you my eyesight is bad. I didn't know it was that bad. 55 minutes. Into 60. See about some changes. Well, Sodo is going to come off for Tendeng. Again, Tendeng has some capability. I love how fast she is. Finishing's good. Long range is okay. Flair's decent. She's okay at playing here. She's not practiced here. And she'll never be that good at playing there. I mean, she's got no tackling. Now, Vic, shall we take you off for Gadisha? I don't think so. I could just save it there and let them carry on. Olsen's not good enough for Val, that's for sure. Val can't play defensive back. Alright, yeah, let's just take it from there. And at 75 now, we can make an assessment and make some changes. Alright, Hagrid's daughter, you can come up and Cesaru. Lisboa, you can come off for Val, yes. To Santi, maybe, or Stibble. Would Stibble come off for Gadisha? I don't think that's as useful to us, actually. So Santi can come off for O'Grady. Put the tempo back. Put the distance back and put on time wasting. The last few minutes. 1-0's not great, but it'll do. It's certainly not reflective of the dominance. Especially when it was just a penalty. Guess they just didn't get their shooting legs on. They had 8 on target. I'm surprised the keeper's only on 6.9 there. When she basically stopped 7 shots. Puts in 4th place on 4 points. Nice. Let's see what's lined up for the future. Obviously, I'm bringing you Europe. That's the path we're following. So we'll skip Crystal Palace, bring you the update when we face... Oh no, we'll skip Aston Villa as well. That's League Cup C. We'll skip Palace, Villa, Leicester, Watford, London, Ipswich, Spurs, and give you a catch-up of those when we play Voskla. Voskla are Ukrainian. I almost feel like playing a weaker branch for them because, you know, with what's going on in Ukraine, I know it's completely irrelevant in the game, and that's stupid. But, yeah, Slava Ukrainian. Right then. Ready for Voskla, the Ukrainian team. Voskla Potlava, I believe it is. In the meantime, sorry, I've been running around. Since the last Women's Champions League. 4-1 over Palace, 2-2 winning on penalties over Aston Villa in the League Cup C. 5-0 over Watford in League Cup. 4-1 over London City. 2-0 over Ipswich. And 3-0 over Spurs. Now, on to Voskla. I said before that with what's going on over there, there's a bloody Russian invasion. Almost don't want to win. But, I mean, I know it's only a dumb, stupid video game in the end and doesn't have any impact on literally anything at all. But still, feels a bit uneasy. Then again, the sports players, I guess, from that country have made it clear. Playing in the European stage or world stage is a way of staying in such normality, of showing we're still here. And so Slava Ukraini will fight you as hard as we can. I still hope you win. Get out there. And Zanu to Lisboa. Paulson. Corner coming in from Soto. Into the box, headed away nicely by the Ukrainian. Warwick marching forward. And they keep it out. Reflection onto the bottom of the post and it's out. Okay. Seven minutes. They haven't been able to break us down yet. But then we haven't broken them either. Still one shot to us, none to them. "25 minutes. And playing out defence, Limor. Dimitrieva, whatever. Down near the byline, plays it in. They almost scored. Nice work by the Ukrainians. Radolovic got it though. Postol launches it long, and they've got it. And making Radolovic work there. It's a nice long ball forward. Good shot. Radolovic had it covered though. So for us. Goes down in the area. I think she dived personally. Dmitrievna. Brought down. Come on, ref, you should have blown for a foul there. O'Grady has it. This Bower. Up for O'Grady. Westland. Shot is blocked. Oh, cross is blocked. We get a throw on the right. Comes to nothing, of course. 35 minutes in. They're the only ones who have had a shot on target yet. Postol to Disyuk. Odvichuk, I think it was. Nice defensive header by us. Warwick has the ball. Over to O'Grady. Plays it past to Marker. Putting into the area. And she has scored. Good shot. Must have been to beat the Ukrainian keeper. Let's get them G'd up. As I say, I'm not going to try and lose. That is part of me hopes the Ukrainians win. O'Grady's crying to come off. Sansi goes on. Make some more changes. Sado, you can come off for Tending. Stivell. Actually, slide Tending over there. So it's actually going to be Livingston goes on for them. And Tazanu off Tomo. Leaves us one more change we can make. Probably end up being Lisboa. Tomo with a throw from the left. Paulson to Tomo. Lisboa. Paulson plays it forward. Livingston puts it in, and that's blocked by the defender. We get a corner. Strong defence there by Ukrainians. Free kick. And it goes, we're headed up and away. Tending chasing it down. Crosses towards Livingston. Plays it in. That is another goal. Tending gets on the board. 2-0. It's been coming. Lisboa forward to Tending. Livingston puts it out to Tomo. Tending. Livingston gets it back to Lisboa. Santiago wide to Westland. Crossed in, and Tending scores again. Now, she went tired first, so I'll bring Val on, and then we will take that down, put that up. The last 10 minutes or so. Trigger press less often. I don't need to worry about that. Right, Val. That goes straight to the keeper. "90 minutes. Westland with a throw from the right. Olsen, Westland. Santiago in the area. Senden gets a hat-trick. 4-0. It's been expected. Tomo with the ball, plays it forward to Livingston. Val. Tendeng. Warwick. Out wide to Westland. And Tendeng gets a fourth. 4 goals in 5 matches. Try 4 goals in 1 match. Warwick's exhausted, but that's okay. Yep, they kept fighting, but we were definitely the dominant team. And that puts us up to 3rd. 2 points down on Barcelona and Man United. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah. Who did we draw to? Have a look. Ah, that's right, Munich. Bayern Munchen. That's right, of course. All right, so we skip Everton and bring you Sporting CP. Well, I don't think Everton like us just now. 5-1 over them, which makes a Women's Super League. Arsenal having played 11 on 28. Chelsea having played 11 on 25. Man United having played 10 on 23. We've only played 8 and we're on 21. 2 games in hand on them could put us to 27 and put us over them. 3 games in hand on them could put us to 28 and put us above Chelsea. I'm sorry, could put us to 30. What I'm talking about, adding 9, I added 7. Put us above them. And, of course, also put us above Arsenal. That's if we win them all. That's by no means guaranteed, and we haven't played these 3 yet. Those could be risky. Liverpool are doing better this year than they did last. Man City, not so much. Go to the match. It is Sporting CP, who are Portugal. Let's get in there. What about our strongest ones starting at the moment? Let's get out there and see if we can tie this up now. Camwell must be them. We're playing in blues then, yep. Corner on the left from Sodo. Keep wanting to call us Sodo. I don't know why. Santiago back to Sodo. Stibble, and the shot is blocked. We get another corner on the left. Comes to nothing. Lots of back and forth, but nothing else at the moment. XG shows us as the better of the two, but it's not like anything exciting's happening just yet. Alright, corner on the right. Sodo to Stable. Gets it back to Sodo, into the box. And Paulson heads it home. Nice one, Samantha. Give a little praise for being ahead. Lopez moving forward, gets it out wide, so Biomeo. And finally, Gray's pass is intercepted by Val. Gets it to Antazanu. Sodo. Upfield for a Stibble. Crosses. Ooh, blocked at point blank range. Greya. Bravo. Gray. So Biomeo Metro. A hell of a name. 30 minutes. Short corner on the right. Stibble. It's put into the area. Headed. And the shot comes in from Warwick that goes in. Definite praise time for that. 2-0 up. Back on top, us in second. And Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea. Canwell throws it into Correa, gets it back. Upfield for Correa, crosses into the area, takes a shot, but Radulovic is down ready for it. Hansen at Zanu. Todo. It's open play. Short corner on the right. Into time added on at the end of the first half. Just seconds left. Sodo into the area. Paulson heads it over. All good so far. Todo, Simpson, Zanu. Minutes gone. Number of shots taken this on says a lot too. Stable. And Zanu just keeps it in. Sodo. Into the area. It's headed in, but the keeper saves it. Westland. Gets around and takes a shot, and the keeper saves again. That's a corner. Left-sided corner being played into the box by Sodo. And it goes. Headed over. Sodo and Tazano can come off. Line that up. Give Tending a run on. I think she can come really good for us in the end. We're comfortable, so I don't mind doing that. Stibble. Paulson to Val. Up for Santiago. Come on, Santi. Westland. Into the box. Headed away. And Zanu puts it in. Soto and Zanu. Shooting chance maybe, and she scores. It's a nice time for it to go off. Right after scoring a goal. Gets to go off to cheers. Alright, let's have a look here. Olsen. You can come off to Torrealba. Westland, I don't really have someone for you. You can stay on. Stibble. You can come off with Gadisha. And who else? Keep it like that for now. One more sub to do. Sue gets kind of tired. Santi by the look of it. Westland crosses into the box, headed away. Well, gets it to Tomo. Might be Tomoe. I'm not sure. It's Japanese, so it might be Tomoe. A shot from Santi, and it's in off of Tendeng. Right. Last change. Santi comes off. Grady. While we're at it, take down the pass length and that, and put the time wasting on. It's got about 10 minutes left. I just want to wind it down. "22 shots to 3, 8 on target to 2. And there's the end of the game. Beautiful. Puts us in second place, 2 behind Barker. After 4 games. So Paddy FC in 19 days is the next one, which is, of course, the next game that we will bring you. It's the 5th game. Then there's Arsenal. That's rough. Before Real Madrid, which is also rough. Alright, I'll see you for Paddy FC. Next out the hatch is Paddy FC. Paddy's FC. Now, I don't actually care too much about that or the Madrid. I'm more focused on this one, getting somewhere. Because if you look at the table, we are in 3rd place on 10 points. All of the top 12 get through to at least a knockout. The top 4 get through with a bye to go straight to the quarters. We're on 10 points. They've only got 1 game left. They can't get to us. They've got 2. They can't. In fact, none of these can. So at least into the quarters. If I can get points off of Paris, then there's a decent chance I can get through in the top 4. Now, the other reason that I want to focus, I'm not too interested in those, is this. We're in 4th place in the league. We've got 3 games in hand. Add those on, and we're in 30. On 30, it's way ahead of Arsenal. But next 3 games in the league are Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United. The very tough teams who happen to be the ones we're trying to pass. That's more important than Europe at the moment. Just because Europe, we have qualified. But we'll see if we can get some points here. Take Paulson off. So you can come off for Daryl Bella. Who else? Westland can stay there. Santi, I'll bring you off for Ella O'Grady. Sodo, I'll bring you off for Tamara Livingston. Got to keep Warwick on, I think. Or maybe I'll let her come on later if need be. Yeah. Got a lot of the usual ones off right now. Let's see what we can do. We don't get any points out of it. As I say, if we get no points out of either this or the Real Madrid game, still go through to the knockouts. This is absolutely another bug. You can't seem to organise by position. It sometimes does, and then if you accidentally click it so it doesn't, sometimes it goes back, sometimes it doesn't. Can't make it do that. Right, Sears from Paris FC. And it's home play. First shot and first one on target to us. Man United have gone above us based on live score. Shots to nil. Chelsea are equal on points, but I think we've got a significantly better goal difference advantage. Ooh, nice D taken by Westland there. Links up with the attack. Westland links, sorry. Had helicopter joke there. Tazanu holds the ball. Gets it through to Livingston. Gets it back, takes a shot and scores. Antonia sticks it away for us. Nicely done. That gives the 1 goal advantage. Puts us back up to second. Antizanu, Livingston, Stibble. Antizanu, forward for Livingston. Loses the ball. They'll loft it forward and it goes to Gabarro on the right wing for them. Crossed in and blocked for a corner. Corner comes to nothing. "31 minutes gone. They've actually got a slightly better goal XG rather than us. It's not doing any good if they can't score. 5 minutes to go on the first half. Gabarro, foul intercepts. They get it back to King and Froger. That's the end of the first half. Stibble looks like she might want to come off. I'll take her off immediately. You can run Tendeng. And Zanu, Livingston plays it back to Sayonara. It's a help and play. And Zanu is headed away. They've got it with Gabarro. Campbell. Crosses into the box. Sears is there, plays it in, it's stopped. Ooh, another shot comes in and inches wide. We got a little unlucky there, we got a little lucky, but we'll take the luck where we can find it. Into Zanu. Arching upfield. Livingston. Crosses into the box. Headed up. And that's coming away, but Val has it. O'Grady out to Westland. Into the box. Headed away. Followed up by into Zanu. Livingston. It's played away. It's coming back at them. Headed away. And Tendeng couldn't quite hold it. Disha back to... Okay. Wouldn't play in the end. Wouldn't have encouraged, actually. I should have praised. 63 minutes. Let's see who needs off. Keep people fit. That's my main thing today. Livingston and Vasedo. O'Grady, Vasanti. Westland. I don't have a right wing back ready, do I? Alright, well that's fine. That makes it easier. Tomo can come on. And Val, you can come off for Lisboa. G'd up a little bit. We actually managed to get 10 shots in. Barker on 15 points. Soto with a corner from the left. 82nd minute. The box. Just over the top by Santi. Keeper launched it upfield for Parry. Ball to Otaka. Westland. Played up, headed back and on. They've got it now with Gabaro. Played forward and she's onside. It's Kosler. They've equalised. That puts us down to 4th. Well, that's not as tasty, but we are ahead of Chelsea on goal difference still. I may ignore the... not ignore, I'll bring it to you, but I may not worry about the other... the Real Madrid game. Depending on what's happening in the league. I've got to try and make sure we're okay for the league games. So, I'll let you know what happens with Arsenal once we get to the Real Madrid. Alright, well, Arsenal beat us 2-0. That's unfortunate. At least a story like this. We've got 2 games in hand on both Chelsea and Man United. Man United on 5 points ahead of us, with us having 2 games in hand. We still have 3 games in hand on Arsenal, but even if we win all of those 3 games, we're 1 point down. The truth is about that game, it wasn't as shameful as 2-0 suggests. I mean, 2-0 doesn't suggest shameful against Arsenal. We're a counter-attack, so that's almost always going to favour the opposition's possession. 14 shots to 10, 8 on target to 6, better XG, etc. 11 corners to 6. They had slightly better passing and crossing, but not massively. Unfortunately, the average ratings show it. Although the average ratings are affected by the score, so it's that. Meanwhile, in Europe, the table as it stands at the moment, we are in 4th place on 11 points. Chelsea are equal with us. Bran, any of these down to 8 can pass us. Might be worth having a bash at Real Madrid, but I don't care too much because I say we qualify for at least the knockout round. But if we can do something, we might as well. Right. Looking tired. Lisboa looks tired. We will put Val on. And you want to rest your stibble. We will run Tendeng. Vinara, actually not playing that well. You're theoretically better than Ataka. Not playing as well. Bring Ataka on. Then let's see if we can close out the league phase with a win. Val sending Val over to Kamara. Taken off her. Coming forward. Val gets it again. Warwick. Santiago. Val upfield, headed on to the keeper. Julius Joyce. Over to Nash. Casada, Button, Kamana, and Casada again on the left. Interplay between the three of them. And put it back to Nash now. What are we building to here? Kevkey is onside, but it's off the post and out. Santi. Nice tackled and taken away from her. Lahopoulos gets it at the back. For some reason lofts it back to the keeper. Yeah, back in your goal area. I've got to max the ball player, haven't I? That's probably not a good move. So no, that's brought down in the penalty. Toto lines it up and miss it. Well, he's saved. We do get a corner, but that's not what it should have been. It should have been in the back of that net. Two shots on target, none. Two shots taken, one. We're doing fairly well, but it's Real Madrid. I don't consider doing fairly well as sufficient at this point. "28 minutes gone. We've got a corner on the right. Macedo taking it. Into the box and knocked away. It's blocked. They finally get it in through Jolly. I said it wasn't enough, didn't I? Now, do we press on? Not just yet. Encourage. 37 minutes. This would drop us out of the top four as it stands. Val. Go to Warwick. Saito. Across to Heiderstodder. Back to Val. Paulson to Heiderstodder. A little playing around here, but nothing happening. Santiago heads it over. Let's try Santi. Wasn't enough. Half time coming. They put it out to the left side. Almost got it off her. Mana through to Casado. Back to Hutton now and then forward. Casado. Kavki. Nash forward over to the wing. Forward to Gonzalez. Takes a shot and that just goes narrowly over. Radulovic to Vlahopoulos. Well, plays it across to attacker there. Back to Radulovic. Headed across to Santi. Kamara. Oh, Kamara rather. Val. Mara. Val, come on ladies, let's move it forward. We don't win by keeping it in our half, do we? And we certainly don't doing that. None of them did particularly badly. Just need to step it up a little bit. Go positive. Kafke with the ball, Hutton, and it's open play. Into the box. Headed away, but that's going to be ours. Tenden gets it in. How did that hit the post? Rolled right across the face of goal. Heinz Dodder has it. Val. That's lost. They've got it now with Kafke. Alright, open play. Come on. I think I'm going to step down the Frosty a little bit. Step up the distance we're passing. Tendon got it, but not for long. Casado. Kamana to Hutton. And then Jolie. Off the woodwork, headed away. Jolie gets to it, out on the right. Carpenter. Right. Let's set up some changes. Kamara definitely needs off. So she's going off for Westland. Soto is not playing well at all. Let's let Tamara Livingston take a run. And Tenden can definitely come off for a stibble. You might want to rest. You've had a good long rest. Get your butt on the field and show us what you can do. Nash. Hutton. Gaetano to Nash. Jolie out wide to Carpenter. Played through to Gonzalez. Carpenter. That was a foul on the edge of the area. Carpenter with a free kick out wide on the right. To Nash. Forward to Hutton. Sado shoots. That was just close. That was a close miss. Alright, Santi needs off. Time for Ella O'Grady to come on. Villamala. Short corner to Casado and gets it back. Jolie through to Casado. It's another shot. Second goal. One more change. Who's playing worst? Lahopoulos could come off, but no. Agnes Dodder can come off for Sanu. Free kick just on outside the area from Stibble. Over the top. Build up the pressure again. You ladies are letting your fans down, come on. Let's get it working. Rangos. Hutton. Casado. Chance for Kafki. Belma said, sorry, Radovic is not doing us any favours here. Looks like it's going to be a loss. Even in about 7th. So we have to play the knockouts, that's fine. Free kick. The 5-man wall, direct free kick from Jolie. Shouldn't have rested so many for the Paris game, but hey, it is what it is. 3-0. It was Real Madrid. There were times we could have taken it further, but we didn't, and therefore they won 3-0. Heavily won. So we're in the knockouts. Fine. Meanwhile, do we know who we're going to be playing? Yes. Running all the way to February. We're coming to the Women's FA Cup on the 4th round in next month. Won't worry about that. Bayern München. Is that who we played? Yeah. We drew with them early on. Let's see what we can do when we meet them in the playoffs. Alright, let's catch up on a couple of things that's happened since the last Champions League game. I set up a bunch of friendlies to stay a little bit in shape. Then it was the FA Cup 4th round, 3-0 over West Ham. Always remembering, West Ham is the worst Ham. Women's League Cup quarter-final, London City, go down 2-0. 2-0 over Man United, which is helpful, near the top of the table. 3-0 over Aston Villa, and 2-1 over Leicester in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We now come to FC Bayern München. Where did they finish? I think they were below us, weren't they? Just, not the final, the league. Yeah, they were in 10th place, we were 7th. So, that's what's going to be coming up. In the meantime, they tried to negotiate a contract with me, but I always insist on having 5% rise per annum, additional to whatever else we can get. And they refused that, so contract negotiations broke down. We've also lost a couple of our staff members, our players, including our main left back, Haider's daughter. We have Anzanu and a Japanese lass whose name slips my mind at the moment. So we're okay there. It's not necessarily as good, but we're okay. There's others been made place for. I think we've signed a couple of others over as well. That's the main ones. So, team's marginally weakened. The trouble is, I can't really find anyone who wants to play for us because we still don't have the reputation of the big teams. But it's an improvement over what we have, generally speaking. So, let's review the team as we go off to FC Bayern München. Westland's injured. Oh, I didn't look whether UA was registered. That was a mistake. Never mind. I guess we bring Balmaceda on. And that covers UA. Westland. Gebby. I don't think we'll be using her, but she can come on. Santi should be showing up better there, but it's because of this. But she's unconvincing in the defensive role I ask her to play. Let's go to the match. Just get them G'd up. Alright, Velopoulos, Stivel, Santiago out to Kamara. I'd like to replace her at some point as well. And that's an immediate goal, but she was offside. Warwick just stepped forward too much. Not to worry. Oh, he was warded. She didn't. Grow to Ostrakovic. Come back to us. Blacker. Oh, we let Tori Alba go. A Warwick shoots and it's straight to keeper's arms. We let Tori Alba go on loan to be bought out at the end of the season. She's a defender we picked up as cover, and we've never used her. We're making profit from the sale, so why not? Of course, when you make that decision is when you suddenly start getting massive injuries in a position and suddenly need much deeper coverage than you realised, didn't it? Come on, step it forward. Let's get into that area. He's at their ground as well, so that's not a bad start. Defending fairly well as well. Moving towards half-time. It's snowing. Dolovic with the ball. Rolls it to Vlahopoulos. Lofted upfield for some foolish reason. I don't know why she did that. Grow forward to Enderman. Nice tackle, but it comes in for a shot. It's a post we have to clear. Dame. Kainhan. Sodo trying to mark her. Two minutes to add on. There's one. French with the throw. Got it back. Tackle is ridden. Santiago gets it afterwards though. Stable. And that's the end of the first half. 1-0 up. That works for me. French forward, so... okay, then it's Dame. Some fast passing going on. Short corner from Sodo. Stable. Sodo gets it back. Santiago to Stable. That's a shot and it's blocked for a corner. Need to start thinking about making some changes here. Maybe Kamara. No, not Kamara. Just going to have to run through because I don't have a good replacement for her right now. Tizanu. Crossed in, headed away. She gets it back again. Stibble back to Paulson. Lofted upfield for Santiago to chase. Santi puts it in. And that's a clean goal from Stibble. Right, Lisboa's not playing that well. I'll put Val on. And Tizanu. Tomo. He's the Japanese lass I was talking about. I'm not sure if Tomo or Tomoe. It seems, if I remember rightly from the JRPGs I play, that they often pronounce all of the letters, even where actually, it doesn't say even, where English might merge them into one sound. It seems, if I remember rightly, the Japanese don't. But again, Holden crap and see now, might be misremembering. Santi comes off for O'Grady. Will you take you off to give Tendeng a run on? Again, with Tendeng, the issue is the defensive aspect. And we're just looking for who gets tired. Radulovic with the ball. Short to Vlahopoulos. Otaka. Back to Radulovic. O'Grady. Ella plays it long for Warwick, who scores, and it wasn't been called offside, I don't think, so that should be 3. That's tasty. Grow. Intercepted. Tendon can't quite get to it. Tomo gets hit again. Well, up to Tomo on the left wing. Tendeng. A shot, and that's 4. Nice one, nicely buried, Stibble. 2 for Stibble, 2 for Warwick. We are putting Balmaceda on to cover the right back. He's the only cover we've got there right now, because the other one's not registered. It's supposed that's the second time we've done that. Put into the area, headed away, picked up by Grow, forward to Patterson, and then Grow gets it back, and that's open play. Tendeng. Plays it back to Vol. Over to Balmaceda. To the box, headed away. Headed back in. And that's O'Grady with the goal. Was that an offside? Awarded 5-0. Well, I was afraid that we were going to get hammered by Bayern, but it seems not. Played them earlier, I believe, and only drew with them. This is not what you call drawing. Warwick and Stibble exhausted, but game's over. Beautifully done, ladies. Can't argue with class. I will join with PFC. Not going to pretend to know some of these are. Bran losing to Frankfurt. We had to play them in the lower league, lower cup last season. Pan AFC, who drew with us, going with OL. We, of course, hammered Bayern München. And then Wolfsburg hammered Madrid. Really? Really? You hammered Madrid? Nice. All right, they are entering contract negotiations. We do want her. We have her for a couple more years, but we don't really want her unhappy, do we? Because she's not going to grow a lot more. But we're going to have to enter contract negotiations. Anyway, I will see you for the return. Well, the Brighton away game wasn't super neat, but it was a victory, 2-1. Which, if we take a look at the WSL now, we're in 4th place, but that's because we've got lots of games in hand. We're 2 points down on Man United, with 4 games in hand on them. We are also 2 points down on Chelsea, with 3 games in hand. And we are, unfortunately, still 7 points down on Arsenal with 2 games in hand, so they are still staying a point above us. Because we have the other game against them coming up at some point. If we can turn that around and not lose to them this time, actually win, great. Got both games against Chelsea coming up. That's 12 points a swing there. All right, next up is Bayern München, second leg. We beat them 5-0 away from home. Warwick is injured. She's not exactly happy making. Happy, joy. I don't think so. But Gorwood on, not on the thing though. Kadisha can run on. Livingston is carrying a knock, so she's going to come off at Sodo. Deng off for Stibble. And let's there's only 2 stars now, that's weird. Alright, well it is what it is. How old is Kamara? 28? Yeah. Those 2.5 stars, but yeah, I thought she's not growing any, and we are, of course, as a team overall, because we've got a fairly young squad still. Many of them now in their mid-20s, so they're not going to grow much at all. But they've still got a chance of a point here or there. Let's get out there and see what we can do. All we have to do is not lose 5-0. Or higher. Vincent Vidden. Dame. Vidden. And there it is. Open play. Should be a nice easy one, this. As even if we lose, it's still not. Enderman. Back to Ket. Kleinhorn. Halaka. Over now to Boboy. Plays it on for Grow. Getting into the area, and they have scored. In the first 8 minutes, Boboy slips it home. But it is still 5-1 on aggregate. Yeah, I thought praise would work because it's the aggregate score they're looking at. Four shots to two. But we're almost through the first half and they still need another 4 to equalise. Soto with a free kick just outside the area. Off the woodwork. Cleared into touch. Throwing on the left. That's the end of the first half. Well done, Bayern. You beat us 1-0. Alright, Soto definitely wants off. So let her run to 55. We'll take her and someone else off. Maybe Santi. Ket shoots, puts it over the top. It's close enough to 55 at that point. Soto, you can come off Tendeng. Still trying to get Tendeng. Okay, using their defensive part. Santi, you are on a yellow card. So we'll put Ella O'Grady on. And Tizanu, you can come off for Tomo. Three replacing them are all eager. Kamara can maybe come off for Balmaceda. Addison interrupted. Murphy. Nice interception by Tomo. Back to Tendeng. Gets it back. Tendeng. Bad shot. Says it was close, but honestly, I think it was a bad choice. 60 minutes gone. Corner, he's taken and cleared. You get it with Tendeng now? Tendeng is quick, but she's got all red shirts around her. Had to take a shot. There was no one up with her. Except for half the red team, half of Bayern. Corner from the left for Murphy from Bayern. Into the box. And they've scored again. He just checked that ping. Right. Let's make the last two changes. You can come off for Balmaceda, like I mentioned earlier. Lisboa. You can come off for Val. So 5-2 on aggregate now. Take the tempo down. Take the passing length down. But time wasting on. Ket. Braden, Ket. Braden again. And it goes. Shooting chance, but they hit the post. $70 minutes. $75. $80 minutes. $85. Time is basically up. So they did beat us 2-0 at our ground with several players on that aren't our normal players. It wasn't enough to overturn 5-0 at theirs. That puts us, I saw earlier in the draw, up with Barker next time. She's not making me very happy, but it is what it is. So I will see you for the Barker game. Actually, no, there'll be I believe there's a cup final or semi-final first. League Cup semi-final. We won't bother with the FA Cup final. Quarter-final. 1-0 over Leicester, which was a bit of a close game for my liking. Leaves in third place, point above Man United with 4 games in hand. 3 games in hand on Chelsea, who are only 2 points above us, and 2 games in hand on Arsenal, who have 7 points advantage over us. Once again, Arsenal are leading the way, but not looking like washouts like we did last year until the very end. Right now, it's Bristol City in the League Cup. And I'm okay with what we've got lined up. We've got Thainara on instead of Otaka because she needs a rest. Paulson, Tomoa, Boa, Santiago, Dibble, and how Livingston can come off for Soto. Go. Let's go. We've also got Barker coming up in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. I believe the last time we were in the Champions League, quarter-finals is as far as we went. Before that, it was semi-finals. But yeah, across to Simpson. Launch forward, but that's over the top, and Tomoe gets it. Tomoe over to Soto. Off the bar and in. Alice Soto from long range. Well, longish. It's a beautiful shot. I don't like him shooting from range, but she did good. Corner from the left with Soto. Goal scorer. Headed back. Soto picks it up. Benara, Paulson. Kamara breaks around. And tries a shot, which was disastrous. Been better off trying to cross it low. See if someone could get on it. Minutes. Still 1-0. Okay, yeah. Kamara gets a tackle in there. Comes away with the ball on the right wing. Near the byline, crossing chance maybe. Loses it, but gets it back immediately. Gets it to Santi. Still shoots, hits the bottom of the post, and it goes out. It was a deflection though, so that... No, it wasn't. It was a goal kick, sorry. Half time coming. 4 shots to 1, 2 on target to 0. 1 goal to 0. Tomoe with a throw in from the left to Lisboa. Back to Thainara. Time added on is nearly over. There it is, in fact, half time. Step out for the second half. Bristol City, of course, are WSL2 at the moment, so they are a lesser team than us, theoretically at least. So we should be able to handle them. Thomas skips past the marker, but Tomoa managed to get it in the second try. Attempted cross, but rebound straight to Soto. Stibble shoots and buries it for 2-0. Rebecca Stibble, nicely done. Santi can come off for Elro Grady, just to spare some legs. Lisboa can come off for Val. Nice tackle by Lisboa. Still waiting to make the subs. Binara across to Vlahopoulos. Kamara. Crossed into the box, and that's headed over. Let's actually make one other change. Take Tomoe off and bring Antonia and Tazara on. Sodo can come off. I'll give Tendeng a run on. Kadisha, you can bring Warwick on. She can run a little at the end, just get her legs warmed up. While we're at it, let's put wasting time on. Pass directness comes down, tempo comes down, wasting time goes up. ADF a minute, and we're well in control here. Stibble, back to Ansaru. Val, Ansaru. Val again, forward to Stibble, gets it back to Val. Tackle goes straight to Tendeng, and Ansaru gets it off her. Tendeng with the ball, in it goes, that's a deflection for a corner. Left-sided corner, but it comes to nothing. 17 shots to 3, 11 on target to 2. 2 goals to 0. Only place we're not dominating his possession, and that's because we're playing a counter-attacking. Time is basically up. There it is. I'm assuming it's Chelsea who got through on the other one, but we'll see. Yep. League Cup final is us against Chelsea. We already won the League Cup once. We don't need it anymore for the goals of the run. But if we get it, why not? So after the 2-0 over Bristol City, 4-2 over Liverpool, 2-1 over London City, 4-1 over Bristol City in the Women's FA Cup quarter-final. We've now got the League Cup final up against Chelsea. Our first game against Chelsea this season because the other one got put back. Arsenal in the Women's FA Cup semi-final. Now, we have played them before and it didn't exactly go all that well. How far back was it? There. 2-0. And then we've got Europe, of course, against Barcelona. Rough series of games. Let's get in to see if we can get anywhere in the Chelsea game. Otaku wants a rest. Otaku is... centre back, that's right. Yeah, we can put Thainara on for her. That's not a problem. Up front, we're going to have to make some replacements at some point. I hope we'll be okay, though. Mara's starting to fade. Or she's definitely not keeping up, is another way of looking at it. Just going to have to run with her for now and then probably replace her in the close season. Okay, Lisboa. Oh, it's kept in wearing red this time. Lyle. That's Chelsea's also blues, aren't they? Had a shot on target. 2 shots total. Haven't got anywhere with them. We have won the League Cup once before, as I've mentioned. This is a chance to get it a second time, I guess. We've cleared it, good. Only as far as Lyle. Odds captain. Stibella gets in the way and gets her ball. And Susanna on the left wing. Being closed down, trying to get around a marker. It's to the byline, crosses it in. And we put it on from Catalina Santiago. Santi does it for us. Towards 25 minutes. They may have... Yeah, they've got a free kick just on the edge of the area. Put into the box and headed over. We've had a couple of shots now. Soda wants to come off. She can roll till half time, then we'll take her off. Oh great, we got the stutter. Rodman. Plays it back to Obador. Rodman again. Feeds it through. Crossed into the box and headed home. Lauren James makes it 1-1. Half time coming. Soto goes off at half time. Livingston, I think. We'll go for the safer bet. And Tizanu up for Tamara Livingston. And it's taken off her. Oberdorf, back to Lyle. Over to Samura. Livingston. Intercepted nicely. Livingston plays it out to Santiago. Santi to Kamara on the wing. Kamara switches it. Warwick heads! No, can't get it. Corner to Birmingham. Hit the bar, came back to her, but her shot hit a defender's boot. Cario on the left wing, getting deep. Plays it to Oberdorf and gets it back. Lyle. Captain. Oh, nice sliding tackle. Oh, no, it wasn't a nice sliding tackle. Livingston gets a red card. Great. Stibble can slide out over there. I'll continue with that. Not exactly ideal though. Oh, Stibble's tired anyway. So with that, Stibble can come off for Tendeng. Who else? Paulson off for Westland, I think. Maybe Lisboa off for Val. 10 players. 10 of the girls is not making me happy. Macario with a free kick. And she buries it. Radolovic should have had that. Warwick's tired. Gonna have to take her off. Disha comes on. Not sure if we've got another sub. I think I do. Don't want to play Balmaceda. We'll put Yusu on. No, we can't. All right. Without that sending off, we might have got somewhere, but it's hard to see it now. James. Board's captain. James again. Tamura, Dickey. Do whatever. Macaria. A shot. That's 3. Yeah, we're being picked apart at this point. No positive at least. Try and show willing. Damn it, Samara. Turn down that a little bit. We can get people forward together a little bit more. Alright, they win the League Cup. As long as we can beat them in the league, I don't care. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Chelsea's a great team. We're getting there. Not sure we're there right now. All right, take your bow, Chelsea, and we will see you in the league. Not going to argue with that sending off. I'll try. Why not? Won't get anywhere. Next is Arsenal in the FA Cup. The other big team. And one that just doesn't seem to be willing to slow down at all. Showing you the WSL. Got 4 games in hand on Chelsea and Arsenal. Now Chelsea, that's 12 points possibly. We're 13 down on Arsenal. We're 5 down on Chelsea. Chelsea, we can possibly catch. Banned for 1 match. Yep, that's not a surprise. Alright, I will see you for the Arsenal game. FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. I'm having run 10 dang. And we're trying to build her up anyways, as you know. But primarily, because Soto is completely exhausted, still recovering from a knock, and Livingston is suspended. The others are just not good enough, I don't think. Gimple, definitely not. Not GNC. Telly is the other one. And once again, definitely not. So let's go to the match and see if we can get anywhere. After this is Barker. See if we get knocked out of Europe too. Semi-final. If we make the final. Tackled, and it's open play. Clinton to Tanik, whatever. Clinton. Tanikawa. Clinton forward to Brooks. Intercepted by Tendeng. Nice pace there. She does have people trying to get forward. And it's tapped on by Warwick. Both with 1 shot on target, but ours went in. Doesn't mean anything long term, does it? Tanikawa on the right wing. Brand. All the way back to whatever. Brutes. A shot, and that's over the top, thankfully. Tanikawa is close to scoring. Lob a bit of praise at them for being up against Arsenal. They do have a free kick out on the right near the box. Put into the box, headed away. Clinton with it to Wilson, shoots, hits the bar, and put into touch. Bit brown pants right there. We have a free kick, bit further out. Stibble takes a shot. Keeper turns it over the top. That gives us a corner. Doesn't come to anything. Corner for them on the right. And it goes to the box. That's a save. Corner on the left now. Wilson taking it. Into the box, headed away. Knocked back in, but Ansanu's right there. Plays it up to Yue. Back with her on the right wing. Crossed in. Tending's taken down in the area. Come on, come on. Alright, he was giving us fair. Ansanu crosses. Headed away, and it's Wilson who gets it. Got it through to Brooks. Yasue gets to it. Nicely done. Crossing position, maybe plays it to Santiago. It's the woodwork. Nodded down for Lisboa. Forward to Yasue. Clinton takes it off her. Yasue gets it back, but it's open play. That was bad from Yasue. Gave it away. And it goes to Brooks. Clean turn. Tackle from Yasue. Santiago gets the loose ball. On the right wing. Through to Yasue. Lisboa. Tendeng. Feeds it to Sid Bell, who misses. The 8th minute. And it is balanced. We have the goal, but it's nothing to be assumed at this point. Warwick, Paulson, Lisboa to Tendeng. Beats it to Sanu. Trying to get around her marker, fails. But doesn't lose the ball. Tendeng to Lisboa. Beats it to Santiago. Lisboa. That's the end of the first half. 1-0. Let's get everyone back out there. No one's exhausted. Santiago may have to come off soon. And to Zanu. Forward to Tendeng. It's open play. There is really nothing to pick between us. Corner for Arsenal on the right. Tanikawa taking it. Into the box, headed up. And Sanu heads it away, and it gets to Yasue. Trying to get around a marker, and has so far. She needs some blue shirts up there. There are none so far. Gets it across. Stivell takes a shot and goes straight into the keeper's arms. Matovic holds the ball as she looks for someone to get it to. "61 minutes. Santi needs off. Ella O'Grady straight onto the replacer. "5 minutes gone. 70. "75 minutes. People are starting to tire. Who's looking tired and not playing that well? I don't want to take Stibble off if I don't have to. She is by far the best in that position. Lahopoulos can come off for attacker. Olsen can come off for Westland. They're fairly well matched. 75 minutes. Dibble does need off. Wilson lofts it forward. Nice tackle by Westland. Beautifully done. Just so he plays it up to O'Grady. O'Grady loses a bloody ball. What are you doing? 78 minutes. Head forward. No! Clinton gets through and shoots and they've scored. All I can play is Gadisha there. And I don't think you can come over for anyone, can you? Sado, yeah. Sado's exhausted, there's no point in that. The only other one is Valfil, his Bauer, get some fresh legs on the field. They left it late, but they did equalise. Heading towards full time. Adisha and Tazanu crosses into the box, brought down. And it's with Clinton now. They did a beautiful play forward there. Tackled well by Al. Gadisha through to Tendeng. Plays it out to Antazano. Forward for Gadisha. And the keeper saves it. She should have secured that. They've got it at the back with tracking it, looked like Villafene. Oh, Tassioni, sorry. Played in. Oh, they almost got it in. We got it way through with the defence. Tassioni. It's a shot. It's gone wide to Villafene. It's open play. Free kick gets it to Tassioni at the back. Down away. Out wide to Lachner. Who's most exhausted? Tending is, I can't do anything about you. Could come off Kamara. Dominelli, Anichechi, Tassian. Come on, ladies, let's do it. 20 minutes left. Playing it around at the back at the moment. Building ordered it down to O'Grady. Val, don't lose it like that. What are you doing? Forward to Schneider. They've got a chance here. Keeper saves it. Wow, Bradovic comes good. She doesn't like big games, but she did well there. Going towards 105, the end of the first half of extra time. And to Zanu, to Val, Tendeng, to Sainara. Corner on the right, plays it into the box, headed away. They've got it with Wilson. Clinton with a chance to shoot Wilson, maybe. Anichechi being pushed back a little bit. Villafane Beats it through. There's a chance for them. Say keeper saves it. Radulovic comes good again. She couldn't hold on to it, but at least she turned around the post. Corner comes to nothing for them. They've suddenly come good at the end, haven't they? Can we sneak one? Time's almost up. Throw in from Ansanu near the corner flag on the left. This has got to be the last attack, surely. Get it in there. Get it in there before they blow the whistle, you silly swine. Val. Into the box, and the keeper has it. Alright. It is penalties. O'Grady steps up. Scores. And Molovic goes the wrong way. Come on, Radulovic. Stanway steps forward for Arsenal. Went the right way, but nowhere near far enough. That's 1-1. Tendang. And the kid do something here. Scores! Went above the diving keeper. 2-1. Radulovic, you got us here at all? Come on, you can do it. Come on, Nika. Wilson. Didn't quite get the ball. Right direction, right distance. Ball still past her. 2-2. Molovic comes forward, and we're sending the striker Warwick up. Come on, you're a striker, you shouldn't miss this. And doesn't. 3-2. Radulovic, you can make yourself a hero here. Schneider coming forward. Schneider sends the keeper the wrong way. 3-3. Molovic comes forward in the goal for Arsenal again. We've got Val coming forward. I don't know about Val. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And does. Weak looking penalty, but it just drifted in there. 4-3. Radulovic is up against this time. Ilafenu. Venue, whatever. She goes the wrong way. 4-4. Our fifth penalty taker comes up against Mamolovic, and it's Ansanu, wing back. Scores, nicely done. 5-4. Save this one, Radulovic, and you've made yourself a hero of the day. Lichter comes forward. Takes it and scores. 5-5, and it's sudden death. Molovic steps forward as we send Kamara up, the other wing back. It's in! Another weak looking penalty, but it went in. Molovic comes forward, hoping to be a hero. Arsenal send up Tassian or whatever. Shoot! And she does make herself a hero! After the 2-0 defeat against Arsenal in the league earlier, we put them out of the FA Cup in the semi-final. 1-1, but on penalties, 6-5. So it shows we can win that knife fight. It might get ugly, but we have a chance. And that means we're up against Man United, who we've already beaten. Hopefully we can do it again. Boy, for Champions League in 2 days, that's going to be rough after that fight. 160,000 is nice, though. Right, I will see you for the UEFA Champions League. Alright, this one's a little bit ugly. This is us against Barker. And can't really run Soto for most of the match because she is exhausted. Which means running Tendeng is also not particularly fit. There's a few of them that we have to run that aren't fit. Taco, we can run you instead of Sayonara. Nanu, don't really have anyone that's registered that I can do there that's worth running. We have a Chinese player, Tomo, but she's carrying an injury still as well. Plus, I think she's not registered for this, so I don't think I can run her. Let me just double check. Oh, yes, I can. So if I need to take Sanu off, I can. Sport, Val, maybe. He's joining Washington Spirit at the end of the year. Brady. Santiago's out for 2 to 7 days, unfortunately. Alright, it is what it is. It's not healthy. And we might be in trouble here. But we have a chance of getting through to the semis. Barker was never a high chance anyway. But you keep fighting. Arsenal was not a high chance. Just put them out marginally from the FA Cup semi-final. Next week we've got 3 games as well, which is not good. Lopez, and then it's home play. All them, all the time right now. Lopez through to Smith, gets it back. Plays in, but Vlahopolis is there. Launched upfield. That's going to go to Tendeng. Tendeng looking what to do. Gets in field, takes a shot and misses. That would have been interesting. But hey, at least we had a bash. 3 shots, 1 on target for each of us, actually. Four shots, we've had 1 on target, them 2. They are outplaying us, but not as much as I'd expect. Gotcha. Paraleo, something like that. Zand, our old player. You hate it when your own old staff are causing you problems. That got shut down for a corner. Corner comes to nothing. Each had 6 shots, but they're more accurate. Radulovic. Short to attacker. Out wide into Zanu. Played up for Tendeng. Crossed into the box. O'Grady heads off the woodwork. Kamara's there, Val. Kamara tries to play it through and it's a corner. Aluela gives the corner away. Nothing comes of it. Free kick though, dangerous position. Dibble taking it. She has scored from this kind of position before. Hits the woodwork, so unlucky. That's put out of play by the defence. Alwella. Put it forward. We've intercepted. Nicely done. Stable. Plays it back to Vlahopoulos for safety. Can't speak. Kamara through to O'Grady, who buries it. Ella O'Grady sticks it in the back of the net, even though she's exhausted. She may have to come off at half time. Tending's tired too, so isn't Tazanu. Too many games all at once with injuries and other issues going on. Throw in from Tazanu on the left. Tending. Back to Otaka. Vlahopoulos. Feeds it through to Val, who gets it up to Kamara. That was completely pointless. Just keep going. Keep going, girls. You got this. I hope. None of them exhausted at this point. They will have to change it out around 55, 60, I think, but for now we can run with it. Tending and O'Grady both tired. Don't know if I've got people to replace them. Hopefully Barker's equally tired, but since we don't have the Spanish leagues playing, they may not be simulating how tired they'd be at this point in the season. Stable. Back to Paulson. Taka to Ansanu. Getting up the wing. Plays it in for Tending. Feeds it through to Stibble. We got a corner. Bautista saved it from point blank range. Into the box. Headed away. Tending. Good dish. Oh, off the woodwork again. Let's have a look at my who I can change around. Tazanu. You can come off with Tomo. She generally does okay. Can run Warwick. Not about that though. Tending is playing really well. Got to bring Warwick on. Radiant Tending both completely exhausted, but at the same time also playing really well. Corner, short corner on the left. Barker, Smith. Oh, Tomoa tackles nicely. Launched it towards Tendeng, who's got some speed on her. Takes a shot and scores! 2-0! 2-0. Now we have to take her off. Now we have to make some changes. I'll run Balmaceda on. I don't think she's good enough for us anymore, but we'll run it anyway. Soto can come on. Soto is not particularly enthusiastic or doesn't have a lot of stamina, but this late in the game, she can come on. Played it in, but we've got it. We intercepted. Soto up the left wing. Long run here, gets around her marker. Brought down. Warwick, Samoa. Warwick, 3-0! Offside. Awarded 3-0 against Barker. It's our ground, but still. I'm going to make one more change for the end. Who's fit enough? Livingston. No, because that would be in Stibble. Bainara, strength, refresh defence. Gone for Vlahopoulos. Okay. Also, team instructions. Shorter passing. Less tempo. Time wasting. Towards the end, 4 minutes to add on. There's your first. There's your second. Third. There's fourth. A few extra seconds, and it's 3-0. I have to play them next week as well, but at least we've got a 3-goal lead. What's everything else looking like? Wolfsburg beating Man United. Arsenal beating OL. Olympique Lyonnais Feminine. And Chelsea beating Eintracht Frankfurt. Could be, I mean, depends what happens against Barker. Could be the three of us going through. Now, we've got Spurs and Man City in the league, and then we head back to Barker. We'll bring you the update from them when we get there. All right, as we prepare for the second leg against Barker, to which we carry a 3-0 advantage. We beat Spurs 2-0. We beat Man City 2-1. That was a come-from-behind win. Because I took the risk of resting so many players. Because we have such a slew of games all together. Including, after Barker, Arsenal. And where's Chelsea gone? Dear God, they've slipped Chelsea further back. God has played them twice in a row, 2 days apart in May. That's ridiculous. All right. Yeah, Arsenal. Played Man United twice as well, but one of them is the Women's FA Cup final. Can we get that silverware? That'd be nice. Let's go to Barca. Vlahopolis wants a rest, but the alternative would be Ataka, who is exhausted, or at least half energy. So you're going to have to run on Vlahopolis, I'm sorry. We're even having to run Balmaceda, because the only other one we've got that's registered is, for that position, is the regular Kamara, and unfortunately she's on half energy. So again, I'm having to rest a lot. Hopefully the 3-0 advantage we have will be enough to get us through. Just get them G'd up, then get in there. We kick off. They had the first shot on target. We had the second shot, which was not on target. Thing is, we just need to survive. Archer, Zand. I hate seeing Zand playing for someone else. Just like Ostakovic. Smith gets past a marker. Down towards the byline. Crosses in, nodded down, it's shot. Another shot and the keeper saves it. Defender and keeper between them blocking everything. "13 minutes in. May have had an injury. It looks like someone had to run in there. Radulovic. Short to Vlahopolis. Okay. We can hold them 0-0 or even lose 2-0. It's not bad. Going towards 30 minutes. Bora and Cesarano, Balmaceda all showing signs of tiredness. I don't like having to run Balmaceda there. Firstly, she's not really top quality for this club. Secondly, she's not really a right back. She can kind of play it, but not properly. Zand has the ball, moving towards 40 minutes. Mendes to Fuller. Ball to Lopez. Smith with a chance to shoot. Hits the woodwork. Very unlucky for the girl. Alright, heading back. Come on. Just survive. Just keep it going. And a Gadisha off of Warwick. I could do that. I'll see who's tired at half time first. That's gone too far. Alright, we survived without letting a goal in. They had a lot of pressure. Let's go. 2 changes needed. Lisboa comes off of Val. Warwick comes off of Gadisha. Smith pushing and gets gets upfield, but it doesn't come to anything for them. Throwing on the left, Batch taking it. Headed away. Fuller. Back near the halfway line with Zand. Mendez. Damn Poppy Zand. Played forward, Lopez plays it on. That was a shit trip. A shit trip? No, that was a trip. Smithy's down and looking injured. Off by the sidelines. Lopez marching forward. 53 minutes in. Balmaceda kind of needs off, but I don't know that I dare do that just yet. The Arsenal game is a really important one. They managed to score. Banda headed it, curling and looping over the top of Bradovic. She should have had that, to be perfectly honest, but she didn't. That's 3-1 on aggregate right now. Tending's also taken a knock. We need to get 3 off. Run on to 65 and then make those changes. Kamara's going to have to come on. Tending's taken a knock, so she needs to come off definitely. Stibble should be able to play okay. Antizanu, O'Grady, or Livingston. Antizanu's the defender. She's more important to keep fresh. Tomo comes on. Or Tomoa, I should say. Whiskers, Tomoa. Livingston, Zanu. Val. Tending a shot off the woodwork. O'Grady recovers it. Elmer said O'Grady. It's blocked. Livingston. Nothing. "72 minutes. We're holding. Give them some praise. They're fighting hard, but we are holding. Dying minutes. It's looking good at the moment, but there is still time for them. 4 to add on. There's 1. There's 2. It's virtually out of time. 3 and 4. They very much dominated there. They deserved a better win, but we were stubborn. My girls, love them. That's the ones. We seem to be in a black screen here. Oh yeah. Hello? Held them to 1-0. Thankfully, we get a rest after the Arsenal game, while we end up with a slew of other games. 138 grand for getting through to the semi-final. Who is it we're playing against? Wolfsburg. Actually, it's shown right there, wasn't it? Arsenal versus Chelsea and us versus Wolfsburg. These two are dominant. We're starting to get up there with them. Right, I will skip through the WSLs. Boy, that's going to be a big update. And then we'll bring you Wolfsburg. Okay, so after the last... the second leg of the quarterfinals is back to the league. We beat Arsenal 2-1. Very useful. Liverpool 2-0. Man City 3-2. West Ham beat us 1-0. That was very bad. Man United 4-0. Everton 2-0. And then Chelsea in the first leg at our ground 5-1. Fortunately, they beat us at their house 4-1. What that means is with just one game left to play, actually Chelsea have played all theirs now, so they can't catch us. Nobody can catch us. We're in second place. But even if Arsenal lose, they're on 67. We can only get to 66. Those two losses in the run-in hurt us bad. That said, second place is the highest finish we've had. Now, we turn out. That does mean that the final game is utterly useless. It doesn't matter at all. So we turn our attention to Wolfsburg, starting away, and then coming to our ground. Bad and tired people. Not much I can do about that. We're going to have to run tired. The last month was just... I don't know how we ended up with us having so many in hand, that we had a massive pile-up of games. That honestly didn't help us win, but we had the form, we did okay. Stibble. Bishov to whatever that was. Bishov again. Lucer. A young lady we were considering for a while, but led against it. And that's a goal from Bender. May have been offside. Checking the VAR. Disallowed, good. Only 5 minutes in and already you can see tired legs. Barman, Wayne, Zakai. Played across, headed away. But it's Lucer, has it. A shot, and that one is a goal. That's Fudala. Going to be very difficult to play against them. But we will keep trying. We had 2 shots. They've only had 1 on target from 2. But theirs went in. Dibble with a direct free kick. She has scored from this kind of place. And she does again. 1-1. Free kick taking's only 11, but she does well. By no means scores every time, but still. Picked up out wide by Gwyn on the left. Berman. Forward to Minge. Lucer. Tackle comes in, but they get it back to Lucer. Dalla, Lucer. Forward to Bender. It goes wide anyway. Bishop takes a shot, but it goes wide. Berman. Win. Berman again. Forward to Minge and gets it back to Berman. Lots of play around the centre of the park here. Keenan to Landenberger and then Gwyn. Forward to Fadala. Plays it on to Bischoff. Tried to get a defender there, but Bischoff got through. Already, well, no Grady tired. Fadala with a corner on the left. 35 minutes in, Minge. A shot and goes over the top, good. Can hold it just one advantage they have. We might be able to do something at theirs, because I'm not even going to try and play best players the next game. We have a corner to finish out the half. Fadala, short corner to Bender. Tackled by Paulson, but they get it back. Zikai. Fadala, Zikai, a shot, and they've scored again. Three-1. That leaves me a lot less optimistic. Let's have a look at the who's tired. Kamara is not a surprise, just carrying an injury. Tazanu is, so put Tomoe on. Val is, time to put Lisboa on. O'Grady is, Santiago can go on. 4 half-time changes. Open play. Step forward's positive. Free kick from Stibble in the centre circle. Long upfield, that's headed over. Corner on the right. It's like we're playing it short. Warwick to Stibble. Warwick, Stibble. And it's in! Not seeing an offside call, that's 3-2. Good. Livingston scores. I don't want to take Stibble off right now. She can rest during the next game. Launched upfield. Nodded back. We have it Paulson, Lisboa. Out to Westland. Lisboa to Westland again. Played across for Stibble, who shoots and just goes wide. Vincent's not playing well. She can come off. Soto, our best left winger. Westland. Gets around her marker. Plays it back for Santiago. And then Lisboa over for Soto to chase. Sit near the corner flag. Back for Tomoe. Lisbon! Hold his power hour. Nope. Wide of the mark. Soto crosses in, headed away, played upfield, and they've got it with Grenada. And loses the tackle to Ataka. Santiago plays it through for Warwick, who's blocked. But he's offside. She was offside anyway. No more change I can really make. It's just a matter of seeing if we can do it, because we're better than them overall, but they've scored more often. That's going to be it. 3-2. And then we host them our ground. I will sacrifice the last league game because it is completely and utterly irrelevant. And I will see you for the return leg. Right then. We beat Crystal Palace 4-0, despite running quite a lot of people who really don't belong in the team at this point. That's us, isn't it? I mean, some of these do cover, but Cummings. See, Val, yep, fine. Well, some of them weren't anyway. OGB, Tomo does cover. Balmaceda really not fit enough for us anymore. Hallwood. So yeah, we were running seconds at least. But of course we could do, because at that point the result didn't make any difference. We couldn't catch up with Arsenal. We ended up 4 behind, even with that win. And Chelsea couldn't catch up with us. They ended up 7 behind. But that does mean the first good bit of news from this year is we're now capable of being a top 2 team. What we have now is Wolfsburg. If we're going into that with a goal down, if we can get through it, then I'm not sure. It's looking like it might be Arsenal again. Chelsea might do it, who knows. But Arsenal have a big advantage at first. And then we've got Women's FA Cup final against Man United. A chance still then, even though we didn't get the league, of getting the best European and the top cup. I'm having to run a lot of tired people, a lot of people needing a rest because, well, I don't have an option right now. Let's get in there. Wolfsburg only beat us 3-2. Can we turn that around at our house? All G'd up. Out we go. Sanu. Forward Soto. One shot each. Not on target yet. Vlahopoulos, back to the keeper, Radlovic. Vlahopoulos. Warwick. Keeper turns it over the top, we get a corner. Corner comes to nothing. Corner on the left now from Soto. To the box. Off the bar. Unfortunate. Punched away. Soto has it. Gets it to Ntanzaru. That was a low shot that really shouldn't have troubled the keeper and didn't. 5 shots to 1 though. 3 on target to... Oh, they've had another shot. Right, it's starting to get back into it. Come on, ladies, let's step this up a little bit. Don't want to abandon the form we normally use, though. Six shots to 3. 3 on target to 2. Come on. Tempting to step forward to go more aggressive. Okay. Soto. I'd rather it was Dibble. Dibble's not on. Hits the woodwork and goes over from the free kick. Short corner from the right. Soto. Santi into the box. Tending shoots. Hits the woodwork again. When did he stick rubber magnets on the or plastic, I suppose, on the woodwork? "12 shots to 3. Come on. Keep going. You can do it. Have some faith in yourselves. Go on, girls. Show them what's what." Keenan. On play. See, part of me wants to go to positive and push forward, but we shouldn't need to. We're making the chances. We're creating the chances just fine. It's Boer. Upfield, that's overplayed. Back to their keeper. Launched upfield, but we're going to get it. Tendeng to Santi. Tendeng! She scores! That puts us equal. My little Senegalese wonder. I love her. Ah, shit. Soto got injured. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with that. Livingston can come on. Sorry for cursing. I do it sometimes. Whatever. Lenara. Westland. Santi. Tendeng. Santi. Building up on the right. Across to Lisboa. Livingston. Warwick plays Livingston on! Keeper saves it. We get a right-sided corner. Comes to nothing. Come on. "64 minutes. And Cesaro got injured, so we put Tomoe on. At the same time, Wesley needs off, which means got to be Balmaceda. That's not great, but just do the job. Just do the job, Valentina. I'm going to push on a little bit positive. Livingston. Gets it back. Played away. Vlahopolis. Out wide to Balmaceda. Lisboa feeds it through to Santi. Santi cutting inside. Keeper saves it. Ten minutes left. Let's bring the last two on and let's make them good. Firstly, who's looking weak? Paulson is, but I can't really do anything about you. Westland, of course, had to come off. We've already taken her off. Livingston not playing that well. Switch them too. And I guess Zainada can come off for Otaka. Strengthen the back, strengthen the front. Or at least refresh them. Come on, 19 shots. Santi. Played up field, headed back. They've got it. Bischoff has it now. Across to Gwyn. Tendeng just tackles them. Putting inside, shoots and puts it over the top. No. No, 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 no. Come on. End of 90. Going on to extra time. Tactics. Either Tendeng or Santiago. I can put O'Grady on. The only one to cover Tendeng would be Portelli, who is a kid and not really fit for this job. She can become good, but she ain't there yet. I mean, Santi's coming off. Bella O'Grady. Go. Tomoe. Tendeng. It's on play. Come on, we need a goal. Heading towards the end of the first half. Extra time. Lisboa has it. Tomoe. Lisboa again and Tomoe. Paulson. Lots of play on the left here. Stibble. Tomoe. Lisboa. Tomoe gets forward, crosses it in, and it's a goal! Ella O'Grady sticks it home for the second. Otaka with a deep free kick. Whistle should be blown any second. Moving it up the right wing. Stibble. Balmaceda. Up for O'Grady to chase. Crosses. Tapped on by Warwick for 3. Well, we know what we're doing here. What the time wasting on. Control the game more. We don't need to score anymore. We need to not let them score. About 10 minutes left. Gwyn, keen on a Gwyn. Launch long. Otaka gets to it, gets it up to O'Grady. And O'Grady out to Balmaceda. Gets it back. Near the byline. Brought down. That's a free kick just on the edge of the area. Wait, O'Grady's getting the talking to? Oh, he's that. Oh! We're checking for a penalty. I could have told him it wasn't a penalty. And again, my eyesight's knackered. I could have been wrong. 7 minutes. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. No way they're getting both goals now. There it is. 3-0 at our house. Beautifully done. And Arsenal still to play Chelsea. 3-0 at our house. Just see if we can find 155,000. She's out for 2 to 3 months. Damn it. We've still got Tomoe. Sodo out for 12 to 16 days. She's out for the rest of the season. We'll rest them during training at least. She's already resting. They probably all are, actually. Nope, you're not. But they're going to be playing the game. $7,000. Finishing second. Super League. Where are we? I'm just looking to see who we end up playing against. Oh, Arsenal. There it is. Arsenal did make it through. With injuries, can we make it? Well, I will see you for the Arsenal game. And then for the Man United. Alright, time for the UEFA Women's Champions League final. Can we finally get the top European trophy? I don't know. Against Arsenal. We've proven we can take them. We've proven they can hammer us. Oh, Sado needs off. Sorry, that's a definite. Goes on. Let's get out there and see what we can do. Got most of the full team. Got Tomoe taking over from Ntizanu, whatever. Always struggle with her name. Because Ntizanu's injured. It's Boa over to Santiago, no, over to Kamara rather. And that was gone. Right, fine. Arsenal, the one team who beat us to the league title this year. Can we get it next year? Off it upfield. Stibble, Wingston, forward to Warwick, who scores. No sign, no flag going up. That's 1-0. Had a shot, but they missed. Second one. Direct free kick just on the edge of the area from Wilson. Plays it in and they hit the woodwork or something. Lisboa clears it, but they've still got hold of it. Stanway at the back. Villafenia. Okay. Keep praising. They had a goal up against the league champions Arsenal. "30 minutes in. They have an indirect free kick, some distance up the park. Stanway, Roston, Dangala. Stanway again across to Drux. Schittler. Played through and they missed from point blank range. How did they miss that? I don't know, but I'm damn glad they did. 9 shots to 4, 4 on target to 2. The all-important number is that one. Beaton is the next year as well. Tomoe with the throw-in on the left. Stibble. Tomoe's got it back. Lisboa plays it through and screws it up. Headed on. Wilson's offside. Come on. That was offside. No way that was onside. She was ahead of the last defender when that header was played onto her. I think this is the furthest we've been in the European Cup as well, the Champions League. Roots. Clinton. Villafanier. Tercien. Lofted out wide, so Ndangala. Forward. And we've got Stanley and Ndangala. Rand. A lot of play over on the left side as they try and find a way forward. Tomoe intercepts. Lisboa. Vlahopoulos. Livingston now. Stibble gets it to Lisboa. Getting around a marker. Plays it forward and gives it away. Come on. We can't afford to do that. Try and remember this is Arsenal. They're a decent team. And Ndangala, Brutes shoots, it's blocked. Headed on it, what the hell? We gave it right to them and they headed it home. Alright, we've got to go a bit more positive. Press on Tanikawa, fine. Ndangala, Clinton, tackle comes in but she rides it. Hitler, all the way back to Villafania in the Starcion in the centre circle. Cabanelli, Clinton, getting deep, crosses in, it's blocked. It's a powerful kick away. Stanway, Tanikawa, Cabanelli, it's intercepted. I think Santin come off. What is it? Come off. You're coming off for Westland. You're coming off Rogrady. Come on. Lisboa might need off, same with Stibble. Let's do that. It's both for Val. Stibble. Off for Tendeng. I want to take Warwick off for Gadisha, she's not as good. We'll try playing a space. I don't think it's a good idea against Arsenal though. They are very dominant here. One more to come off. I can't take Tomo off. Defence is all strong. Livingston. Off for Sado. He's tired. Can she go on and make a difference? Come on. Come on. 9 minutes. 5 to add on, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Unless something happens, it's over. Well, it's the furthest we've got in Europe, but we didn't make it in the end. It's one more game this season, that's Man United in the FA Cup. We've been in the FA Cup final before, but we've never lifted it. Can we add that piece of silverware to the locker room? Take your bow, Arsenal. You did well. Did the double. They dominated, but they didn't win by a convincing margin. Right, the last game of the season. Man United at Wembley, FA Cup final. One of the trophies we don't have yet with the women's side, alongside the Champions League, which we went out in the finals, and of course the league. You get it? I don't know. The only member of the main team who is not available is where is she? Antezanu. Our top left back. They also, of course, earlier in the season lost our previous left back. Well, I can't even call it previous because Antezanu was there first, but you know what I mean. Hyde's daughter, our Icelander. So let's get in there. We are running Tomoe, our Japanese lass. See if she can keep it up. She has done okay for us. So hopefully she can bring home the goodies. We also have a number of people who are, because they've had a bit of a rest now, who are not fully in shape. Hopefully so do Man United. I don't know what extent it simulates that kind of thing in AI teams. Anyway, Tailland cross to Monsunaga Janssens, and it's open play. First shot to us, goes on target, does not go in. Certainly the closest we've been to 3 different trophies. The league, we've never reached second before. European, I don't think we've been in the finals, and it was pretty close. And, of course, the FA Cup, which we still have a chance of. Quiet game so far. "30 minutes gone. Volvic, over to Kamara, Santiago, into the box, Tomoe, Olsen, Lisboa, lots of work in build-up here, stay ball, takes a shot, keeper saves it, it's a corner, doesn't come to anything. Both have 5 shots, but they haven't had any on target yet. Half time reached. Still 0-0. Keep going. Come on, girls, you can do it. Tomoe. Soto. Launched upfield, it's open play. Press on Turlan, that's fine. Make shots with 5 on target. Looks like Soda might want to come off. We'll get to 60 at least. Maybe Santi as well, both wingers? That's okay, we can bring El Grady and Livingston on. Good old Tamara Livingston. Let's see what she can do. Don't want to take Warwick off. I will if he goes red, but if she goes red. But not unless. It's Boren Tomo. Tomo can't come off. Mara can. He's Bog. See, we've got the jerkiness again. Paulson. Dibble up for Kamara. Dear God, they need to sort this out. Crossed in. Nodded to the side. His bowler's not playing particularly well. We'll put Val on. It'll be the last game she plays for us, I believe. Kamara can come off. She's playing quite badly. Westland. We're at 77, so the last change can also be made now. Guess Tomo can't come off, can she? No. Which means Stibble. Pretending. Questionable, but Stibble's not playing well today. Do it. Senegalese. Last shows what she's made of. And let's hope what she's made of is victories. Push forward to positive. Free kick out wide from Warwick on the right. Into the box. Headed away, but that's going to be picked up by Tendeng. Tending to the byline. Plays in and shoots. Nice! Senabu Tending. No assist, just does it all herself. Oh, that was a super substitution. Go Senegal. Played up, that's gone to the keeper. Val has it. O'Grady, Warwick plays it up for Livingston. Tamara with a chance. Keeper saves it. Waste time, yes. Corner coming in from the left from Warwick. I've never been all that sure about having the striker take corners. I mean, I know some teams do it, but I always figure they should be there trying to score goals. It's a specialty. Played in, headed, to the side by Vlahopoulos. Four minutes to add on. The first is pretty much gone already. Nodded down for O'Grady. Paulson out wide to Westland. Plays it on for Tending. That's way overplayed. That's completely misplayed. Straight to their keeper, Runstadter. Lofted upfield. Free kick. Got pushed down. Well, appreciate some dirt. Turland puts it in, headed away. Turland has it back, takes a shot. And that's saved, but it does give them a corner, and up comes their keeper. Didn't come to anything. They're back in their own half, and that's it. We are the champion. Well, we are the FA Cup winners. There you go. So we are now League Cup winners, Europa Cup winners, and FA Cup winners. Still need League, and if we get that, we won't worry about the Champions League. But also the Champions League is the fifth piece of silverware for the women. Lovely jubbly. Fine way to end the season. And being second, overtaking Chelsea. Can we keep doing this next season? We'll have to see. Lovely. What a win. It's only 1-0, but it could have been more. Because they had their chances too, I'm not going to deny it. And with that, we'll see you next season.